Oh boy, do we have a special show for you today. We have an exclusive clip from Son of Batman, and somebody is going to talk to the voice of Bats himself, Mr. Jason O'MARA.
It's true.
Oh yeah, and I'm actually going to go to the set of IGN's Up at Noon and talk to the very handsome Greg Miller.
Make sure you tell everyone there to subscribe to the show. You don't want to miss anything from DC All Access, so click right here to subscribe.
That button, watch. I just subscribed, just like that.
It's magic. So you voiced Batman in Justice League War and now again in Son of Batman. Yeah. What is the difference in the character and the voicing from one film to the next?
You know, in Son of Batman, there's a sort of deepening of the character of this particular New 52 version of Batman. And there was also, I think, on my part as an actor, a little bit more confidence the more I'm getting to know him. As far as I'm concerned, it's a slightly more confident portrayal.
And we all have such an idea of what Batman's voice sounds like. How do you come up with the voice for Batman or the voice for Bruce Wayne that's specific to you?
Well, I started off by thinking, okay, so this current generation is familiar with two iconic Batman voices. I mean, there are lots of others, but there are two that really stick out. There's the Christian Bale voice and the Kevin Conroy voice. Yep. But I needed to find my voice somewhere in between. We came up with something that I think is quite interesting. It's still dark, but there's also moments for levity, and there's also moments where he can be human.
I'm sure everyone always asks you to do a little bit of the voice, but I have a little bit of a different request for you.
Okay.
Can you do the voice, but could you read my grocery list in the Batman voice?
Grocery list. Eggs. Milk. Barley for the lentil soup. Low-fat butter, pecan ice cream. I can't believe I'm doing this. Can someone call my agent, please? Mint chocolate chip, moisturizer, and a cupcake for Mom.
The best grocery list I've ever heard in my entire life.
Don't forget the cupcake.
You didn't know about me.
No.
So Mother has made me your responsibility.
Something like that.
This isn't necessary. I do fine by myself.
So do I. But things have changed. She thinks she'll be better off with me. For now.
What do you think?
Better than with the League of Assassins.
They taught me how to fight.
And I take it not much else.
I'll drive.
No.
I know how.
No. Alfred?
Yes, sir?
We're going to have company.
A sleepover? Oh, goody.
All right, so in Swamp Thing 29, Swamp Thing met this cult. They're called the Serene. And they apparently have worshipped Swamp Things for thousands of years, and their job's to kind of help them do whatever they need to get done, because Swamp Things are people who have given up their human bodies to be these plant god dudes like that, right? But their main job is to every once in a while let Swamp Things kind of step out of their plant bodies back into a human body for a little while. So in issue 29, Swamp Thing met these dudes for the first time. He's like, wow, I'll do that. So he does it, and he wakes up in the human body, and the Serenes have stolen his plant body and have poisoned him. So he's like, the whole thing was a scam. They took my body. I'm now in this dying human body. This is bad news. So issue 30 is where we pick up him kind of waking up in that body, the human body, and he can't even enjoy it because he's been poisoned, so he's got to solve that problem. Then he's got to like deal with getting his body back because all these bad guys running around with it could do some terrible things to the world with the power of a Swamp Thing body at their disposal.
I mean, you know, this is a book that has tons of like creepy potential. I mean, you're talking about a dude who can enter and exit plants all across the world. And the creepiest thing is him just showing up at his house, and there are all these people outside who are like, whatever you need us to do, man.
We'll do it, buddy.
Yeah,
we're your friends. Swamp Thing is an incredibly complex, deep character. I love writing him. I'd love to write him forever, basically.
Neil Gaiman's epic return to Sandman continues with Sandman Overture #2, and we've got exclusive artwork from J.H. Williams III. So Dream faces off against a crisis that threatens to drive the mind that is the universe insane. I mean, what did you expect? It's Neil Gaiman, so of course it's gonna be kind of weird. And for every print issue, you get a free digital download code, so go pick up your copy now.
I'm Greg Miller from IGN.com's Up at Noon, a weekly talk show you should be watching every Monday. Number 3 is the most recent moment on my list, and it comes from Injustice, which is an ongoing digital book by Tom Taylor, and one of the best things DC has going for it. When Green Arrow brings Harley Quinn to the, quote, Arrow Cave, Joker's main squeeze points out how stupid that name is for the hideout and says it should be called the Quiver. Ollie can't deny it, and the timing is priceless, even though I guess I just ruined that joke. Superman Brainiac was an Action Comics run by the one and only Jeff Johns, and it had one of those horribly bittersweet moments. Superman saves the day by pushing Danger out into space, but while he's in the soundless vacuum, his dad Jonathan collapses on the Kent farm. Cradling her fallen husband, Martha calls out for Clark over and over again before one final, excruciating scream that Superman hears upon re-entry. My final memorable moment from 30 years of being a DC Comics nerd is the death of Lois Lane. Back when I was originally reading Kingdom Come, I got chills when Magog talks about the massacre at the Daily Planet claiming 92 men. But then Superman chimes in with, and one woman, to signify Lois and basically tell you everything you need to know about why he's given up on humanity. Still, it's Justice Society of America Kingdom Come Superman one-shot that brought me to tears. In it, Kingdom Come Superman is in our time and tells our Lois Lane how his Lois was killed by the Joker. We cut to this tear-jerking scene of Superman holding his beloved and coming to terms with not being able to save her as she slowly slips away. Those are my favorite DC moments, but what are yours, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know in the comments on this video. Keep coming back to DC All Access for the scoop on the best comics around, and make sure you check me out on IGN.com for all your video game news.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I just found my Comic-Con passes, airline tickets, hotel room keys. This is gonna be the best Comic-Con ever!
And this is actually for one of you lucky fans. All you have to do for a chance to win, hold on 1 second, is answer 3 simple trivia questions by clicking right down there, or you can go to dccomics.com/watchandwin.
And right now is the time of the show where if you are a Batman fan, you click to subscribe to DC All Access. If you're not a Batman fan, you still click to subscribe. Bigger question. Who's not a Batman fan? Because everyone loves Batman, right?